Ahoj všichni, tady HideSpyem a vítejte u Pátku s HideSpyem. Dneska budeme hrát Bastion, což je action role-playing game, je to hodně podobný Diablu například. A je to hra, která má opravdu dobrý příběh, výborný příběh a hrozně se mi líbí, je tam takový vypravěč, který vlastně ten příběh vypráví při tom, co ho hrajete. A to se mi hrozně líbí, to tam je dobře. Takže dáme story, dáme normal mode a chceme založit novou hru. Tak.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Oh.
Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Takhle si můžete zničit všechno v této hře, takhle. Tak, space to evade, jo.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Hop, hop.
No!
Yeah.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced out from underground.
Oh.
Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him though.
Tady jsou taky jako, už nepamatuji, že penízky, jo, penízky, to si potom můžete kupovat buď upgrady do zbraní, muset i nový, ne, nový zbraně vždycky nacházíte. Ale pak si můžete, že to upgradeovat, máte i nějaký, ale repeater. Pak tady můžete mít různé schopnosti ještě taky. Repeater.
Got a holder still to spin up the chamber.
Dobrý, to funguje. Si uděláme cestu. Dobrý.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Dobrý.
Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around him.
Oh,
must have fled here from the mines.
Dobrý. Máme. Tak a jdeme do salonu. Jo. Tak.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Oh, trusty shield. Ráda.
The security takes him for a petty thief. Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
Ooh. A máme, dobrý.
More squirt birds start coming out of the woodwork.
Oh shit.
A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Oh shit. Big old fella. Oh man. Oh, ty jo. Tam je dál. Oh. Dobrý, máme.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Dobrý. Tak.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
Oh.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Nice.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Au. Dobrý. Au. Nepovedlo. Počkej, ještě se podíváme tady takhle. Oh,
the kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
Ooh. Howdy. Well, the way.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
Tak, máme teďka schopnost, to už nevím. Jak se zapíná to.
Right back at you. He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Co nám dělá tohle? To nám přidává životy, absorbuje fragmenty, zdroj fragment, zase nějaký výbuchy teda ne. A critical chance, ale activate only when at full health. Yes. Tree drum. Necháme si ty životy. Jdeme si do arzenálu.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Já se asi vemu toho repeatera. Ne. A skill, whirlwind. A fury spinning strike that can damage multiple foes. Originally developed by the city Manson's wreck teams. They require one black tunic per use. A sphere of walls to deal damage in every direction. Sharpness. A dancing shot. To nemůžeme mít. Hello! Aha! Ale jo, tak vezmeme si ten luk. Já musím spíš tuhle schopnost. Tak, new skill assigned to Q. Dobrý. Alright! Tak to zkoušíme teda. Dobrý. Prostě řetězová reakce.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Dobrý, máme to. Oh, lodička. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Oh no. Oh shit. This is what you want. Oh. To není vůbec. Shit.
Bad time to run out of black tonic. Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Oh!
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
No!
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Shit. Ubij toho malýho brcka. Ještě ani mrtvý, ještě tam je.
Rob's a scumbag of his last meal.
Dobrý. Šumový tohohle pardála, máme to.
Kid
Dobrý.
puts him out of his misery.
Hello! Oh, there ještě jedno. Dobrý. Jej! Flakonky. Tak, to jsme mě spadnou dolů. Dobrý. Tak.
He finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Oh shit. Utíkej!
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Shit.
Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy. At last, the skyway's in sight.
Whoa.
Whisks him where he needs to go.
Dobrý.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
The Bastion.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Ooh.
We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Alright.
Kid ponders what to build.
Buď distillery nebo arsenál, a myslím spíš arsenál.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Okay. Mirror's shield. A secret technique that automatically counterblocks all coming attacks for a short time. Ne, necháme si
Ain't much Kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the Kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Bastion. Další místo. Core detected to fly. Tak. Kam se dostaneme teď?
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one?
Oh. Nobody. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Howdy. Oh.
No white gas fellas all dress alike.
Dude.
Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh yeah.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Oh, co zranilo? Takže se vydáme na jiný místečka. Tak.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Woo! The forge.
Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Tak, můžu upgradeovat hammer anebo luk, ale spíš upgradeu luk. A to jsme target penetration per shoot, draw speed.
With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again.
No, ještě si astra upgradeu, to platí.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
Percy the Snitch.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Shit. Oh, sorry.
He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag alley.
Ah, jdu pryč. Lol. Laloš. Tak.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel.
Oh shit. Gershel. No. Bad Gershel.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight.
Dobrý.
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before. Hopes he'll never see one again. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Yay! Vlastního skvětíka. Takže zabijeme tyhle. Děláme se na druhou stranu. Rychle. Tak, tam je. Mačeta. Nice. Jsme rád, to je dobrá.
Except for this, it's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Dobrý. Tak, letíme se na Bastion.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Super. Dostaneme si forge.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Si dám sem dancing shot a necháme si tu warmačku.
A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Core detected. Tak budeme. Melting pot, sundown path. Tak on do sundown path. Yay! Tak. Hello!
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Oh shit.
The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. The single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
No!
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him though. Security's all fired up.
Oh shit, no!
Quick and careful is the only way to go.
No, kam mě to hodili? Dobrý. Co mám udělat? Aby mě pustili dál. Dobrý, jeď.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such.
Jdeme. Dobrý, tak už trochu nespadnu.
Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Dobrý.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Dobrý.
The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole
Oh shit.
Scumbag ate it by mistake.
Do něj.
Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Dobrý.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
And grenade. What?
He's wise to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Hop. Oh. Yay! Shit. Dobrý, hop.
In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Calamity.
So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Yeah, that's right. Weird. Yay! Tak. Tam se do force, byli jsme. Máme ten granát, ten je docela dobrý, ale přece jenom ten útok s tím lukem je takový mnohem efektivnější. Takže nic si necháme si mačetu, protože to mám rád. Vždycky jsem s ní hodně hrál. A podíváme se do posledního místa. Tak, šup. Uí. Tak, the melting pot.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Ooh.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Oh,
if there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Oh, minute. Proč je to core, Tak, jenom si trošku místečko.
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open.
Místečko, z kterého uděláme... Oh, to je hodně. Oh.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad.
Oh,
some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Okay.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner.
Oh,
Dirty pop that mean old foreman.
Howdy. Come at me,
At
bro.
this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Oh shit.
squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up.
Oh, nice.
It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene, to be sure. Moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. We give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
Dobrý. All right.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Super, teďkám. Hello. Oh. Jdem, Super. Máme další core.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while.
Vylepšíme Bastion, no, distillery.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply. Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a peppered boot heel, it's not for everyone. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Tak. Vylepšili jsme Bastion a se tady s vámi rozloučím. Jestli chcete, abych dělal gameplay, nějaký walkthrough tohodle, tak určitě napište do komentů. Dejte odběr, komentář, určitě ohodnotit tohle video, jestli se vám to líbí, jestli to mám dělat jinak, ty videa nebo ne. A uvidíme se u dalšího pátku. Tak se mějte. Ahoj!